Welcome back. Right now we are in Algiers. We just left probably one of the nicest hotels I've ever stayed in. But unfortunately we got in super late and had to leave super early. So we really didn't get to make the most of it. But then again, this is an adventure motorcycle trip. Anyway, we also met up with Labi and Amin, two friends who wanted to see what the desert had to offer as well, but wanted to do it by 4x4. Which was super handy, as it meant we could drop the weight of our bikes dramatically. Today we are heading up to Elizi where we will meet the Tuareg guides. It's a super long ride and will lead us into the desert way after nightfall. But hopefully, all going to plan, we would wake up in a Tuareg household looking at the dunes.
Mbolo moindole Encamante comento Abugata Encamante comento Abugata.
Just stopped for a bit of breakfast, and after a very cold morning, we are just about to hit Busada, which is actually called the gateway to the desert. So this will be the beginning where the landscape starts to change into a sort of no trees and very desert-like.
መንገድ ማሳዋ ዘበልክን ማየ መንገድ ማሳዋ ዘበልክን ማየ ዘንግውር ዊረረ ከርክቦ ሰማየ መንገድ ማሳዋ ዘበልክን ማየ መንገድ ማሳዋ ዘበልክን ማየ ዘንግውር ዊረረ ከርክቦ ሰማየ أطعبتيناتي كبر لي صلوت أطعبتيناتي كبر لي صلوت أنا بسنك خرا هكرق ما يجولون لعلي 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 لعلي
Just filled up again, and I couldn't understand why. This was sort of like the third time we filled up in I had like almost a full tank, and I couldn't understand why. And I was speaking to the guys who were with, and they were saying it's not uncommon to find fuel stations out here that don't have any fuel, and the fuel stations are like 100 miles apart. So obviously, if you miss one, you could be in trouble because so you fill up every time you get the chance. Leaves out any risk of running out of fuel.
So after 6 hours of riding, we arrived at Labi's family home, where we ate one of the most amazing meals I think I've ever had. And after drinking traditional tea, one of his relatives asked if I wanted to see the horses. I was slightly confused, but it turns out there was a wedding going on, and it was tradition to ride back and forth shooting these old-timey rifles. It was a very unexpected event, which made it even more amazing that I just stumbled across a wedding. However, having another 6 or 7 hours worth of riding ahead of us, we had to get back on the road. after about an hour or so, we decided to stop again and try out some more local food. Here we had this amazing date puree. It was super sweet. We also had goat's milk, which, to be brutally honest, I could live without. But it did go well with the bread and the date puree.
Yeah, okay.
这样子呢？啊，对对对对，对。
Good, good, good. Okay, see you later. Okay. Kids really like motorbikes.
So with like 4 and a bit hours to go and the sun going down soon, we had to hit the road again.
Yeah, it's quite a bit. I think even there it's like 240 or something. It's not light.
240?
Yeah, it's not light, but it's still lighter than like an adventure bike or something like that. Like yeah, for me it's light because I came from the GS.
Yeah.
So anything's light. Yeah.
You know that guy?
Yeah, I'm a local. I know the locals. Right, 690, yeah. All right.
CC's lower than yours.
How many?
Huh?
10.
You've got yours at 700, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's 690, so it's 10 CC's lower.
Gonna feel that power.
I need that below me.
Oh, that mirror.
Keep coming in.
Yeah, forget about it. It's just
Yeah, mine as well when I go over 70.
yeah. Oh, it sounds nice. I'll give you that.
So after stopping to stretch as we were on the verge of shutting down, me and Adele decided to swap bikes as I wanted to try his out and he couldn't stand his seat anymore. It also helped wake us up a bit as we still had quite a while to go. So while I won't be trading in the Tenere anytime soon, I did appreciate the KTM. Even on the road I could feel how capable it was off the road. Its easy maneuverability and lightweight meant it would be ideal off-road. However, that loud exhaust with the muffler ripped out and seat that felt like a rock meant on the road it was probably the most uncomfortable bike I've ever ridden. So after getting back on Little Blue, we had little ways to go before we arrived.
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's starting to feel that cold again. It's starting to come in.
Being frozen in the same position for so many hours.
Yeah. 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 This is the first turn in the road all day. It's crazy.
I think when I try to sat nav, it's about 300 miles straight and then turn right.
Because it's crazy.
I think it's still
It says 3 hours and 20 minutes.
3 hours.
Wow! Wow!
You camera on?
Yeah.
Are you getting this, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on, baby.
Wow! What a view! That is crazy.
That's the shot.
Out of the blue as well. It's the Grand Canyon.
Well, what's your team?
I think I like it. It's amazing. We're probably too close to the military stuff to take the bumblebee out, right?
I was like, please, that bag should be
Yeah.
buried somewhere.
Wasn't actually any context to that, but the bumblebee is the drone. We're always afraid of military. I don't think like anything flying close to them, and that over there is a military base, so can't take the drone out. But what a view! Mad. That got me a little bit energy back. Could have sat there and looked at that view literally all day, but we do have to make it, get back. It's literally like, there's like a big drop, sort of a cliff, and then you got this like stream of valley where the water is a bunch of green and bushes and stuff are growing along it, and it's amazing because everything is sort of not dead but like just sand and dust, and then you have this beautiful strip of green running straight down there. No problem.
كسرنا بالوحدة زلالة روح بالوحدة اخويا هاي خلي الراجل هاي مرسي حبيبي تعيش يا حبيبي الله.
So very quickly after this, the darkness came, and riding on proper roads at night isn't that nice, but riding on these desert roads, which are basically one big pothole in the pitch black, is a whole other ballgame. Tune in next week to find out how we manage. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, enjoy the ride.